the time of the year when people begin to get ready or prepare themselves to enter into tertiary. And so I like to know that congratulations for that bold step. Tertiary is a very interesting place. You're going to experience a lot. You're going to meet new friends, make new family. You're going to meet new lectures. Some are going to be tough. Some, well, they will not be so tough. They'll be okay. And then you're going to study some tough courses, and some will be very easy for you. Today, I would like to share with you some tips that I wish I knew before starting the university. My name is Celine, and if today is your first time coming across my channel, you are most welcome. If you've been here before and you are here today again, then you're also welcome as well. So like I mentioned, today we'll be talking about some key things that I wish I knew before starting the university. And the first thing that I'll dive into is budgeting. I wish I knew how to budget for certain things, because I was spending a lot on some things that weren't so relevant, especially on food, on other things that were not so important, buying clothes. But I realized that if I knew that budgeting was so important, I wouldn't have spent that much, okay? So now here are some tips for you with regards to budgeting. When you are buying something, learn to ask or request for discounts, okay? Even if you can afford it, you should learn to ask for discounts to help you a bit. And aside from that too, if you live quite a distance from campus, learn to take the shuttle on campus. Don't be doing the Uber style, the taxi style and all that. Before you realize you've spent all your money on transportation, which won't help you, because there will come a time where you'll be so hungry that you wish you had that money that you were spending on the commercial transport. Learn to pick the campus shuttle. And aside from that, too, please get a student account if you haven't gotten one, so that the little money you get, you can just save it up. And before you realize, after completing school, you will have some amount of money to do some necessary stuff you want for your life, because life after tertiary is very, very difficult. Trust me, trying to look for a job, at a point, you have to fend for yourself, because your parents, Charlie, they are tired of looking after you, because they can't keep on looking after you after you are done with tertiary. So maybe that's little amount you were saving in your student account can go a long way to help you. Now we are in the technological age where there are a lot of online jobs you can do. You can even, if you're a fan of TikTok, you can go on TikTok, build some followers, and you have 1K, you can start going live, interact with people and all that. If you're lucky enough, people love what you do, they are going to send you gifts to see you can withdraw as money. We have other platforms, we have Popo and all that, and we have online jobs like writing news articles for some websites, and they're going to pay you. So as a student, please, I would like to advise you that you should learn some of these things so that you can support yourself. It's not every time that you say, hey, you call mommy, please, I need this for my handbook. Mommy, I need this for food. Mommy, I need this for this and that. No, I don't think it's advisable. So get some online job to do. And the next thing we'll be talking about is that as a tertiary student, please stop buying the KFCs, the pizza, the noodles and all that. It's not going to help you. Tertiary struggle is real. You'll be buying handbooks and a lot of, what is even stressful is printing handouts, printing your assignments and all that. It really costs now. So you might not want to be spending all your money on noodles, KFC, pizza, shawarma and the likes. Please learn to cook, okay? Get some groceries. You can cook for the week, okay? So let's say on Saturday you prepare some stew, prepare some soup, or anything that when you come back from lectures and you're so tired, you just warm them up, prepare your rice, and then you eat, okay? As simple as that. So learn how to cook. If you don't know how to cook, there are a lot of YouTube videos you can learn from. Like, I mean, at your age in tertiary, you don't know how to cook. No judging, but you can still have the chance to learn how to cook. Like I said, we have YouTube content out there on how to cook a lot of dishes, so you can learn something from that as well. The next thing I'll be talking about is that, please, university is a community, okay? So move out of your comfort zone, make friends, go for events, okay? Like campus events. Let's use our time wisely. I believe that when you go for events, you meet more people. You might not know the people that you'll be meeting at the event, so participate in activities that occur in the university. Go out, learn new skills. Is it the basketball team you want to join? Have some fun. Volleyball team, the drama and arts club. I mean, mingle with people, join clubs so that you can learn new things that can help you. So don't always be in your room having nothing to do, always on your bed. Learn to move out of your comfort zone. If you don't move out of your comfort zone, you'll not be able to learn new things. And back to the clubbing and all that, please. I'm not saying clubbing is a bad thing to do, but at the tertiary level, yes, it's good to go out, but don't let it become a ritual that every evening you have to be going out and all that. Make good use of your time, because it's not all about chilling. Some people will say university is all about chilling, having fun. When your results come and you start getting E, that's where you know that and yet better, it's not easy. So as you're having fun, please make time for your books, because it is very, very important. When you fail, I mean, it's good to fail, okay? You can write receipts, but let's try to avoid that. I'm not saying failing is a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing either, but you can learn and still fail because of some other circumstances. So, but when you fail, you can write receipts. Failure is not the end, but let's try to avoid that. And the next thing I'll talk about is that do not feel pressured to leave home. Okay, so let's say you live in Osu and you're attending a school like GIJ, you would still want to get a hostel. I think that would be putting financial burden on yourself when you can just commute from home. People would say that you cannot enjoy the university life if you be commuting from home to school. I don't agree with that. If you want to have fun, you can have fun. If you want to meet people, interact and make connections, you can. You don't necessarily have to be in a hostel to experience the university life. So if you live close to school, please save yourself from that financial burden and try to commute from home. You're not in competition with anybody. Trust me, the money that you'll be paying on hostels are very, very expensive. So the money that you'll be using for that, you can even use it on other things that are even more profitable. So I would advise that if you live close to school, please commute from home and save money by not going to rent for hostels, okay? One of the things that I wish I knew before university is not feeling too shy and all that, because me at the beginning I was very shy. I didn't want to be making friends. I was very composed, like from hostel to school, from school to the hostel. Didn't have time to really make friends. The university is a different world altogether. Please put shyness aside. If you don't put shyness aside, you'll not be able to do a lot of things, because at the end of the day, you'll be having presentations, and imagine you are shy and you have a presentation to do. The confidence level is low. The lecturer will feel that you don't even know what you are about. Please, shyness should be put aside, okay? Learn to be confident. It's quite something, because you feel you are meeting new people, you don't know them, so you'll be a little bit reserved and all that. But when it comes to academic work, please, let's put shyness aside, or else excelling will be very difficult. Because me, for instance, in GIJ, we had a lot of presentations, and so you can't be shy throughout your stay in GIJ. No, you have to build the confidence as time goes on, else you'll be getting low marks for presentations. Okay, so with regards to learning, in as much as university, most of what we do is theory and less practical, there it's changing as time goes on. And so I believe that your learning pattern should change. You have to put a stop to always memorizing stuff and all that. Make it practical a bit, okay? So you can watch some YouTube videos. You can try to practice that you learn at school as a way of helping you better understand whatever your lecture is. So even if you're unable to memorize what you have to do, at least because you know the practical way of doing it, you'll be able to write something, okay, or do something. So let's learn to practice what we learn. It should be a habit we should be able to cultivate. It shouldn't be always theory, memorizing stuff, doing true and poor. It's not going to help, because at the end of the day, you forget everything after writing exam. So let's learn to practice what we learn. So these are the tips I have for you today, and I hope you learned something. And trust me, like I said, I wish I knew all these things before entering into the university. I hope you learned something. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. So till we meet again, it's bye for now.